everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am here today with the May mystery kit. Now we kind of sneak peek a little things at the beginning of the month. Obviously you see the graphic. It kind of shows you kind of what the theme's going to be and some of the colors. So it's not a true mystery, but still you haven't seen like the full boxes or anything like that, and you definitely have not seen the freebies. So this right here is our spoiler video. So if you don't want to be surprised, if you don't want to see what this kit looks like, you want to be surprised when you get it in the mail, then I say exit the video before we see anything more. If you don't like surprises and you want to see everything, stay tuned, because here we go. So I'm going to go through the options. It looks like we only have 3 options here, but there's 4. There's 4 options in this pile. I'll show you here. And then we're going to go ahead and do a plan with me. I mentioned it, what is it now, a couple weeks ago, that I wanted to start getting ahead in my B6. And I figured this is going to be the perfect opportunity. So let's start with all kits. Get these 2 items right here. The B6 washi, which is formulated for our B6 planner, because our B6 planner runs our week on 3 pages. However, it should still work in other B6 planners. And then everybody gets the colored date dots with 2 sets of squiggles in the 7 colors. So the options here, let's start with the Big Mama Jamma, because that's what we like to start with. This is the 10-page kit. Okay, this kit was designed to stretch you, because you have washi and headers, and these washi strips are the same length across, and I did that for a reason, which is not something we have in our normal shop kits. Usually the washi is cut off so that this part would fit the left side of the planner, and then this one would fit the 4 days, so you had 3 days. This one is here so that you can do something like this. Let me show you. I'm gonna pull it out here, where you can do something like this. This was the washi from that month's mystery kit, and it fit on both sides. And then I just took the washi and used that as the header. So you can use that because the Big Mama Jamma comes with 2 bottom washis. We'll get there. You then have your check boxes and things like that. What I decided, now the shop's new kits come with just squares in here, but the mystery kit, you're going to still get these themed, because it's just the extra added little touch. Here is your first set of full boxes. You have your half boxes and third boxes. So you've got your pattern ones and your non-pattern ones, and then lined and unlined. The most popular page ever that we love and adore. And then love this grid page that has some lined and unlined, but lots of grid work going on there. Your deco and sidebar items. 2 weeks of date covers. And normally in our kits, you get the same colors in order for 2 weeks. Now with mystery kits, we switch it up for you so that you can mix and match to your heart's content. Now, that would be like, those are the 8 pages that are sold in our shop, okay? When we add 2 more pages, you get another set of bottom washi, but you get another set of 3-spot checklists. And then you get a second set of full boxes. So these full boxes right here, the one with the double box and different variations, is only available in the full kit one, okay? Only available. And likewise, this sheet is only available in the full kit as well. You don't get headers in any of the other ones like you do there, pattern headers, I should say. Then we have the mini kit option, and that one comes with 5 pages. So this page looks familiar, right? Well, that's because that's page 10 or page 9 of the full kit. So you have that gets you started. You have the full boxes. You then have this mix sheet. So you have, like, if you took this away, this is the first half of our famous sticky note page that has all the great functionals. And then you have a mixed page here, so you get some glitter headers. You've got your date covers and some sidebar stuff, and then littles. And then you have your deco page with more sidebars and headers, and then your choice between 2 weekend banners that you want. So that is our mini kit. And then we go into our weeks, or also, I guess you could say it's a B6, it's a mini kit, like a mini kit, a weeks kit, a B6 kit, works great in like the TPCNation planner. Like, this format is just so versatile, hence the reason why I haven't changed it, because it just works. So House of Chaos, dogs are barking, don't know why. Okay, so in this you get 2 of the 2-page weeks kits, mini kits, and a functional page. So the first one looks like this. It's gorgeous, and the colors go in order on this first one like they would in any of the other kits. Okay, and then the second one, you can see the colors are moved around for you. Same with, like, you don't get the same colors of habit trackers, things like that. And then if you notice, we always on the second one put the second weekend banner that we put in there, so that you have, I mean, it essentially is just a whole new kit. And then the 5th page is this page right here. So you've got your 3-spot checklist, you got some sidebar items, a little bit of deco and stuff right there. So that is the weeks kit. And I'm going to start putting on things just like the planners that it fits. I think we're gonna, instead of it calling it just the weeks version, we're probably gonna call it something different. I haven't totally settled on that one yet, because it is such a versatile kit for so many planners. So, and then these 5 pages right here, plus these 2 pages right here, give you the TPCNation format. So if you know what the TPCNation planner is, you'll know that it has the sidebar that has the 5 different boxes, and then it moves forward. These boxes go in the sidebar, so you get 2 of them that are completely different. Obviously you can see how the colors move, so that you could totally do this, and then you couple it with this, and you got stickers for days. That's what you have stickers for days. So all of the pricing will be down in the description box below, just because they start out at obviously the most expensive for the full kit and work their way down. So that way you can see which one fits your budget based upon what pages you kind of need. And then let's go ahead and take a look at the freebies for this month. We have been loving the washi. So full kits will get these 2 washies right here, while all 3 other kits will get this washi right here. So this one is foiled, and it is so delicate and so pretty. So all of these foil designs are exclusive to our shop, and I'm not going to find them anywhere else. They are designed and in-house, and then obviously we have them manufactured. And then this washi right here is, oh, it's so pretty as well. I mean, it's just so delicate and so pretty. So we are going to go ahead and we are going to plan a week in my B6. In fact, we're going to plan this upcoming week. Like I said, a couple weeks ago I said that I wanted to get further ahead in my B6, because I needed some things to just happen better. So now my decision is, do I go with the mini kit because the mini kit's going to work in here, or do I go with the weeks kit because the weeks kit is also going to work in here? I think I'm going to go with the weeks kit, just because the mini kit that we have here can be used in a standard vertical planner. It's got plenty for a standard vertical planner. And then obviously the full kit, and then TPCNation is very, very specific. So I think we're gonna go with this option, and the nice thing is because there's 2 options, I can go ahead and pull in these full boxes to really give me all the full boxes that I need for the week. But let's go ahead. What am I planning for? Okay, I'm planning for starting on the 18th. We are gonna go ahead and we're gonna lay down this washi, because I really want to use some washi here. And if you have ever used our B6 washi, you know it will take up the last 2 lines on our B6, and that was done intentionally, because if you are like me, especially with these being lines and stuff, I don't like it when the washi goes to like the mid-range, because then I'm like, well, I can't really put anything there without really kind of messing things up. So we're gonna do this. So like I said, you get 3 strips for the B6 because our week is on 3 pages, and then you have the grid page as your 4th page before you move into the next week. Okay, so another thing that everybody has been, it's not really a poll. I put a question up in my Facebook group asking if people wanted to have the the whatchamacallit. What is all this stuff called? If they wanted to have the B6 on the bigger coil. I've been playing around with it. Initially, I didn't know if I wanted to do it. Thought the B6 coming in 6 months would have been easier. But as we are obviously moving on and stuff, things are, you know, I mean, I'll be honest, I have to really plan out my supplies. And there have been a couple of times where like there's been delays and stuff, and so I'm like, you know what, I've got to think about this just a little bit more, because I don't want any more, I don't want to be delayed on this any more than I already have been this year because of the whole printer issue. So I was like, you know what, let's see what everybody else says. Let's see what they say in terms of what they would like to see. And the overwhelming majority was like, put that baby on the big coil. And I was like, well, okay. So our next restock of B6s will have them on the big coil. So they gotta sell out and stuff. But they will be on the big coil, and then we will still offer a 6-month version. And it will be 6 months only, so it will be just a 6-month planner on the smaller coil, obviously at a cheaper price because you're not buying 2 at once, in the black tabs only. So remember that. So I wanted to kind of give a little heads up that that's what we're going to start doing, because yeah, there was a very big vote in favor of doing that, and I am like, okay, we can most definitely do that. Okay, so let's see, I have all of these, and I think I'm gonna put this one here, up here. Okay, now that gives us a chance to use our glitter headers. So I know that I have the other kit options here, but I'm not gonna pull them in. You're probably like, oh my gosh, how are you going to do your like stuff with your let's go this way, let's do these ones first, with your stacks and stuff. It's okay, it's okay. We're gonna go through this, and we're gonna figure it out, and we're gonna be just fine, because we are creative people. That is what we are. We are creative people, and we're gonna let our creativity flow today. So come on, give it to me. There we go. All right, so happening. Okay, so this is my household planner. Everybody probably knows that by now. If not, if you're new to my channel, first off, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you've made it this 14 minutes so far in this rambling mess of everything. And yeah, so this is my household planner. This is what I utilize to kind of just plan out chores and anything that is related to running a household. I need to get a little bit better at it. I have a tendency to I personally would like to just run out of one planner, but I can't. I just can't. I totally forgot what order I went in. I have obviously a business to run and kids to manage and stuff like that. And so while I don't need a full-size planner, this is where this bad boy comes in. So we have this, and this is what we're going to use. Okay, I really want to use some of the washi. We all know that I don't need all of this white space, so we can play around here a little bit. First and foremost, I think we need to get the 3-spot checklist out of the way. And if you watched yesterday's video, you will know that I did some color blocking, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. We're not doing any color blocking today. Nope, no color blocking today. At least I'm going to work my darndest to make sure that we don't do any color blocking today. So these 3-spot checklists are my saving grace. I'm sure many of you have heard that one of the things you need to do when you're trying to prioritize tasks, trying to maintain some sort of a routine, things like that, is to work on your top 3. What are the top 3 things that need to get done every day to ensure that your life continues going? I know that I've posted pictures of this, and I'm sure people have looked and well, what does she do? Do I do more than that? Yes, I do. Does it always make it in here? No, because half the time I totally forget because I'm on autopilot. However, the 3 things that I put in there are the things that have to get done that day that ensure we have just a good flow through the week. So this is what I use. I use my 3-spot checklist for my top 3, my priorities of the day. And usually it's the chores for the kids because I'm trying to teach them how to be great human beings. And I will tell you that it is extremely hard to teach young children, especially teenagers, how to be good human beings. Because they want to be just lazy. Okay, so let's take a look here. Yeah, we need glitter headers again. That's for sure. I like to separate things because then it kind of, in my mind, it separates the tasks a little bit easier. So knowing that this is my top 3, this is my priority of what needs to get done. Now everything else that gets added below it is more this is how we're just going to flow and get things done as needed and when we can type thing. So, all right. The whole house situation. That's all I have to say. I'm a little over it. I'm ready to sign. It's just getting down there to the wire where are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? And then they tell us we're okay, you're good to go. Thank you. And then 2 days later, they're like, nope, we need this. And it's just we really need to be on the same page, people. Don't keep telling me that we're good and then be like, nope, we need this. Give me the laundry list. Give me the long laundry list and tell me don't send this to me until it's fully complete. That is the issue that we're going in right now. So it's a whole homeowner's insurance issue. And I'm trying to get it finalized, but it can't be finalized on one end. And they're like, oh, just send us the quote. And then I'm like, okay, but it's not finalized. They're like, no worries. I send them the quote and they're like, thank you. And you're all good. Da, da, da. Next thing comes up. Oh, it's not finalized. We need you to finalize it with your homeowner's insurance company. No, duh. That's what I've been trying to do. But y'all don't want to listen. So, all right. I want to put this washi down here. I want to use this washi. And what happens when I use this washi? It does what I hate when bottom washi does. I didn't want to use the thick one, though. Should I use the thick one? Let's see here. I'm going to tear this off real quick and set it off to the side. And we're going to take a look here. Nope, it still does the same thing for me because it's But I'm just wondering. I really want to use the washi. Let's leave stuff out of the sidebar. I am going to have to... Can't lay things down. I really want to use the washi. So that's what we're going to do. When you really, really, really want to do it, just do it. Where's my slice tool? There we go. Just find that I work better. Like, washi cards just don't work for me. We know that this has been an ongoing thing for years now. If you've watched my channel for past couple of years, you'll know that me and washi cards don't get along. We just don't. And that's okay. Like, we don't have to get along. My tears are never clean. They're never clean. It doesn't matter if it's foiled washi or non-foiled washi. And it doesn't matter how hard I do. Like, it's just... Clean tears on washi for me was never meant to be a thing. And I've held it just 525 different ways, and it just doesn't work for me. And that, my friends, is something that I am completely okay with and will completely embrace. Okay. So, let's do here. So the house issue, I mean, obviously things are going in the right direction. That's what they're supposed to do. And stuff. So I'm happy that things are moving in the right direction. However, I just wish it would be over. That's all I want. I just want it to be over. And I'm sure anybody else would like it to be over too. So, okay, let's, let me work on sidebar for a minute, just so that I have kind of a notion of what needs to happen here. Okay, so I have a lot here that I can use, and I'm gonna kind of work my way from the bottom up. Do I know what this one is going to be for yet? No, I don't. Have no clue. I'll decide when we get there. I shall decide when we get there. However, I am going to do something that's pretty unique. I am going to take one of these habit trackers, and I am actually going to line it up along here. And we are going to put a habit tracker there. Yeah, bet you didn't see that one coming, did ya? Okay, so we have these there, and then will this fit in between all of this? Oh, it's like it was meant to be. Okay. Nope, I gotta move the glitter header up just a little bit, but still, honestly, the fact that I'm having to just move a glitter header, come on now, that is like it's meant to be. All right, so perfect. Really didn't even have to move it that much. It was like just a hair needing to move. Okay, sidebar done, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add the second habit tracker because I kind of want to finish off this frame here. There we go. Okay, do not be afraid to use your margins. We should all know that. Okay, let's go ahead and we're gonna put full boxes now down at the bottom because they are absolutely adorable and stuff. Yes, so let's talk about some of the things from last week. So we were able to clean up some stuff. We desperately need to make some trips to our local dump. So that is what we need to do. There's just a lot that just needs to be like just taken. I don't have time for a yard sale either. Although there isn't anything that we would really yard sell. I mean, most of it is just gross garbage anyways. Okay, so we're done with those, and then I can pull in a couple of these. Okay, which ones had I not used? Oh, for sure these cute little hedgehogs got to, and of course the deer. Those are adorable. Okay, and then we're gonna put glitter headers. So we have been honing in on like exactly what like each room is going to be, and already like planning things out. So we got our appraisal report back and we were thrilled with it. Oh my gosh, we were so thrilled with it. It actually gave us a lot of insight and information that in terms of specific square footage of things. And I am so excited. I know my husband is a little bit worried because it is an older house, but I had to tell him, I was like, you know what, when we were looking for houses, you were looking at houses that were built in the 1920s. So yeah, like, and really honestly, once a house hits like right around 10 years anyways, you're gonna start having problems. So just kind of just deal with it. Just deal. That's all you really can do. Oh my gosh, this is looking amazing. I know you guys are gonna get 2 B6 videos this week, and sorry not sorry is essentially what's gonna happen here. Sorry not sorry, because for the following week, so I'm gonna plan later on in this week for the following week, which is supposed to be our closing week. Is that gonna happen? I don't know, guys. But we got our appraisal report back, and I am thrilled that we have like dimensions for things, because then that means now we can start planning some things. So okay, I know that everybody was like, what were you going to do with this? I have a lot. Okay, I'm gonna leave that stack for like the very end, because I want to make sure that I am using up everything that I've got and stuff. So okay, so now we're gonna go through with this, and one of the things that we were waiting on a dimension for was this outdoor storage slash playhouse, I guess you would call it. Super cute. My kids are fans of it. In fact, when we were talking with them, and we were like, okay guys, this is actually going to be your project. Like, we are going to give this to you because we don't need it for anything. You guys get to create your own clubhouse. When we had been looking at houses, we had found a house that had actually had a tree house, and the kids were obsessed. They wanted a tree house so bad. In fact, they were like, this is the house because it has a tree house. And we're like, that's really not a great reason why to buy a house, but okay. So they couldn't stop talking about it. So we found that this one had like a decent sized clubhouse. We were like, okay, yes, this is going to be your guys' project. And the very first thing that we told them that they needed to figure out was what color they were going to paint the door. Okay. I have to use these squiggles, you guys. I have to use them. They're just too darn cute to not use. So, ooh, except when I like try to pull it. They are very, very delicate. So if you have a pair of tweezers, that is like one of the best ways, because then you can help pull it off, and it just sits nicely. It just sits nicely. Just use the tweezers. Just use the tweezers. So the door is painted pink, and it's not like a Pepto-Bismol pink. It's a really nice shade. It's more of a pastel-y pink. Really pretty. Not something that I would have chosen out, but when I see it on there, I'm like, okay, I get it. And we're like, okay, you guys can choose the paint color for the door. You guys are going to have to sand down things, and you're going to have to, replace some boards, and just, I think it's just a great project, especially for like my oldest is going to be 16. It's like, you can use some tools and you can figure this out and everything, and you guys can hang out there. You guys can play D&D. You can stock it with some card games, board games, whatever, right? Because we're not going to use it for anything. It's just gonna sit there. And they're like, so when we ask them, like, what are you guys going to, what color are you going to paint the door? And they all unanimously, they're like, we're not painting it. It's staying the color it is. I was like, oh my gosh, you guys are so crazy. But they all are in agreement that the door is going to stay pink. So I'm like, okay, all right, guys, this is what you got. This is what you got. Okay, so squiggles done. We are, what can we use? What can we use? Okay, I'm really wanting to save these guys for like this stuff over here. I have plenty because there's only 7. So let's go like this. Let's see if we can kind of not put so many colors close together. How's that sound? So I'm really excited for that aspect because that means they get to really put their hands to use on something, which I think is really great for any kids, and it gets them excited for something coming up, which is even better. So we have projects that we're already starting to plan out for. Obviously, once we get into the space, I'm really excited for some of the things that are up on the front, and I cannot wait to show you guys, because you guys are going to be like, no, Baldwin would never buy a house like this. I'm telling you. Because even my husband was like, really? And I was like, yes. So that right there is going to be such a shocker. Because then but then you know what? There's probably one of you out there that's like, yep, I could totally see you doing that. Because that's just kind of your personality and your vibe. That's what I get from you. So, shouldn't count my chickens before they hatch, right? But I am really excited to show, and I'm really excited to be able to finally go, I can make this my own, because I won't be in this, this limbo of, I don't know what is going on. I don't know if we're gonna do this. I don't know if we're gonna be here long enough to do this. Is it worth it? Because that's just kind of how it's been with us moving and stuff. And so yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to finally be in a place that in 3, 4, 5 years I'm not moving. So okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. Did I not tell you this format is like perfection? It is perfection. I'm really glad that I chose the bigger washi. I will tell you that. I'm really glad that I chose the bigger washi here. Okay. So, we are now going to do our little tipsy-turvy stack. But we're going to also use these guys here. And I think this is going to be fun and cute, and hopefully I'm just not horrible at spacing. And it is going to definitely test my ability to write small, because we all know I don't write small. Oh, this is adorable already. Oh, look at this. I think we don't want to go too. I think one more and we should be golden in terms of, oh yeah, there we go. Okay, and I still have so many stickers left over, you guys. Look at this. There, all these washi pieces, this, that, and the other. I mean, I could have used the washies if I knew what I was like actually going to do and had my scripts ready to go. So I'm gonna open this up and we're gonna flip back. Yep, Told you it was a kit that is perfect and meant for this planner. These are definitely great for weeks kits, for the weeks planners, or definitely perfection for the B6. Perfection for the B6. So, all right, everything is going to be linked down in the description box below. You'll have all of the pricing. Spots are open, but they will close on the 24th, and that is every month. And yeah, so exciting. So everything will be linked down in the description box below as well. Make sure you are, you've liked the channel, you've given this video a thumbs up, you're subscribed to the channel, not like the channel. You're subscribed to the channel and you've given this video a thumbs up. Make sure you click that notification bell. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.